everybody, we're back. I think this is part 5. I don't know, because I haven't even edited the first video yet, but you're going to get these back to back. 1853 Enfield. We have a couple more bullet combinations we got to try. Yeah, you already know the rest. Go watch the other videos if you want a full story. Now, first things first, got to blacken our sides here. We just have your regular little butane lighter, Bic. I'm a Bicker. Get that nice and dark. Ooh. Alright. It'll have to suffice. So we're going to shoot a few different loads. We have a bunch of loads. I'll explain them as we go. We're going to do, we'll just do a 5-shot group, huh? That'll make life pretty easy. We won't do the 10-shot because we don't got all day. So first things first, some caps. Got to clear that. We are wearing some regalia. It is not the correct. I'm slowly piecing together a Union uniform. Okay. Now we're going to start off with our first bullet. Now, that over here. Will be our LSB. So what does that mean? LSB. That's how I have this cartridge written. So we have our old style 213s. Now these are our new style 213s basically. They just have a longer skirt. So they won't fly that different. Matter of fact, I don't know if I want to shoot these just yet. We might hold on to this one. We're not going to shoot this. Actually, what we're going to shoot, yes. So I have these Pritchett PPB. So what does that mean? Pritchett, PPB. Pritchett plug bullet, or Pritchett plug black powder. So how I have these Pritchetts made, obviously in a similar style as they originally are made. But we're going to do something a little different. So, I was sitting at the computer one night and I go to myself, you know, I had a 36 caliber round ball next to me. Now this, so I don't know how this is gonna work. So I have a 36 caliber round ball in the base of the Pritchett acting hopefully as a plug. So we're gonna see how this works. Yeah. I'll put a picture on the screen of what it looks like. Coincidentally enough, I'm using the new, the Old West Bullet Molds Pritchett 560. Under 60 grains of 2F Schutzen. So we're gonna find out how this shoots, if it shoots any better than last time, because this last time we did not have plugs. And I'm trying to develop plugs right now, clay plugs, but it's not working as I intended. But anyway, let's shoot this thing, huh? I'm gonna make sure. Alright. We're gonna aim for the circle on the ground. So yeah. The big target on the ground is what we're aiming for. Oh boy. Yeah. That kicked. That kicked. Stock's fine though. Let's try another one. Clearly did not hit the target though. So we're gonna aim at our big one. Oh yeah, this is our stuff. Just a US belt. I'm slowly piecing together something. Sorry if the audio is not so great. Like in the last one, I've lost the equipment. I honestly have no clue where it is. Alright, we're gonna aim for the big plate with the pink target. Okay. Well, that worked. That worked. Mind you, this is just a Hornady. This is a Hornady 36 caliber suede ball. PPB, Pritchett, plug, black powder. So if you don't have plugs, but you have a 36 caliber round ball, hell, you might not need it. It's real smoky, but it's because that fucking beeswax. And the smoke coming through the nipple's a little yellow. So. We're just experimenting. This is all what it's about. It's just having fun and experimenting on the range. you know, I'm gonna just shoot one of these standing. Because I kind of want to see what the recoil looks like. It feels like it's a lot more than your standard one. But if you're in a real jiffy, I guess you can use a 36 caliber round ball. Let's do a standing one. We're just aim at the same target. Oh! So, okay, so that's interesting. Now, I don't know if we'll see that, but it looks like the 36 caliber round ball actually separated. So that's interesting because I saw something hit the ground. But definitely more substantial recoil, but it's only a 50 grain ball, I believe. At least that's what Google told me, even though I could have totally just weighed it. I have a scale. Now these are pretty tight fitting with this paper. Like, I won't even shit you, I'm like basically cleaning the bore every time I do this. It's a lot of fucking wax too. I gotta start stripping these fuckers after I'm done shooting, but let's get back to here. Let's zoom in a bit, huh? So you can see the shooting. Alright, we'll do one more. And I'm gonna have to check that footage back there. It's almost like the Lorenz rifle. The way you have to beat it down with the rod. It's almost kind of like that, I think. Let's tighten this down. Honestly, okay. One more. I'm serious this time, one more. This will be the last one. We're not sticking to the plan, but I gotta do it like this. Okay, so I think I figured out the key to good expansion is I really have to beat it onto that bowl. I'm just basically coating wax all over my fucking hands. They're not. It's not pure wax. It's about 60 Crisco, 40 beeswax. All right, last one. I don't know, but that's the last one of that. I'm gonna go back there, look at that camera, figure out what the hell happened. Okay. Not great as far as I can tell, but I have not gone down there. We're gonna aim at the other target now. We're switching to a different bullet. If I can get it out here. Okay, so our LSB, long style black powder. Or no, we already have one ripped open. Okay, it's spilled a bit. Okay. So this is our long style. Basically the same as our old style, just a longer skirt. So this might have pretty good accuracy, I don't know. Oh, that went down pretty. We're gonna aim for the circle target on the ground. Yeah, that looks like a good hit. Damn, I don't even have to fucking, look at that. It's going real slow. Oh. Honestly, that looks like a pretty fucking good group. That looks like a really good fucking group. Mind you, this is 60 grains, 475 grain bullet, 575. I know these are 475 or 475 grains because I did weigh them, and probably the most consistent bullet I've ever weighed. Like literally, I'm not even shitting you. I'm in a good mood. We'll do one more. I have like 7 or 8 different bullet molds now. Like, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go down there and look. Honestly, that looks really impressive from here, guys. That looks really fucking impressive. I'm gonna go down there and look, but that looks really, really good. Alright guys, here is our 575 old styles. We'll look at our Pritchett's here in a second, but look at that group, huh? That's maybe, we have a ding there, ding there, ding there, ding there, ding there, and one ding there. So, I mean, that's a lovely, lovely group. Most of these are within, let's see, I'm going to just put my phone next to it. Okay. So I have a Z Fold Samsung Galaxy. I'm going to put a picture of the length and inches on screen. It's about the size of this blue circle from here to there. And our target is all basically within this. I mean, this thing would be a great gun for the NSSA, North-South Skirmish Association. It did really lovely. I'm very impressed. I will not lie. That's an excellent group. This is probably... Let's see. It's probably about that's about a 7-inch circle, probably. That's about a 7-inch group. That's, you know, let's get a spray paint can, because we're gonna have to repaint these here in a second, anyhow. But average spray paint can is like there. That's comparison. For just those ones, then that one and that one. But if this was that figure of merit thing, it'd do very well, I believe. And then our Pritchett's, they're kind of just hitting all over the place on this target. I mean, it's a super undersized bullet, you know, 5.60, and I don't have the proper plugs yet. So that's just gonna have to, suffice for now. But overall, very excellent for the 575 old style. I'm very impressed with that, very happy with that. Let's get back to shooting. Those we probably won't continue to I mean, we'll shoot them, because fuck it, why not, right? But we'll just do some other stuff. I don't know how I have in here. I made these like a month ago. Let's get back down there. Alrighty, so we went down there, we looked. Very impressive group, very happy with that. I made about 100 of those too, so I'm very, very pleased that they turned out as well as they did. We're gonna just shoot one. I already have one loaded. We're gonna shoot it at that propane tank down there, because I'm pretty confident in this round's accuracy now. Yes, sir. That's your average propane tank, about the size of a human chest. Let's hit it one more time, huh? No fuss, no issues, just such lovely rounds. Let's go ahead and get this thing zoomed in a bit more. There we go. Oh no, we got that. Now we just need our cap, our percussion cap. Shoots in steel. Sadly not mercury fulminate, just kidding. I'd want to pour a bunch of mercury fulminate, huh? So that's not good. Definitely have to take a look at this trigger. Because, that just went on its own. Yeah. When I get back, after I'm done shooting this and cleaning it, I'm gonna have to go look at the trigger. I think the trigger is coming loose. I've shot this thing so much. I think something in the lock is coming loose. So that's interesting. I gotta figure out what I got in here, because we're not done. 575 VP. Okay, so these are a little different. I'll show you here in a second. So this is no different than your, who makes them? Lee 575 Minet balls. It's that aluminum mold that everyone has. You can buy from online for like 35 bucks or whatever. So this is essentially that, but cut down a little. Oh, I put that in backwards? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why I did that. But essentially it's the exact same bullet, but they basically just shave down the nose of the mold. So it's about a 470 grain bullet, 575 diameter. Pretty light, pretty small. I don't know how well it's gonna do. It's my first time shooting them, I think. I don't know if I did that in the last video. I don't think I did. And honestly, if this trigger issue persists, I might have to stop the video and go take care of this. Just for the sake of safety. Yeah. So it's definitely going to continue. That's for sure. I know it's not in the correct placement. I just did that to look at what I had. We're just gonna keep it like that 'cause it's easy. Okay. That one went wherever it wanted. I don't know why I did them like that. I don't usually do them like that. I don't know. It appears like it doesn't like it. I'm not making any hits. I'm not seeing impacts. Maybe it's high. Which is funny because it likes the Lee 575 just, you know, full size. Okay, there seems to be a bit of a pattern I'm recognizing. I think it's hitting high left or high right. Okay, so that hit, okay, that hit really high. I was aiming at the center of our blue dot on our big white circle, and that hit the blue target. I was gonna make that a Union soldier, but I got lazy and I just painted it all blue. That hit our blue target above that. So, what the hell? One more. Where the fuck did that hit? Well, I heard it. It was destabilized in the air. I heard that. So that tells me it wasn't stable at all. So we're not going to continue to fire those bullets any further. Let's take another long style. I know I got some Pyrodex ones in there too. So we'll have to take those out. Maybe they'll do better with Pyrodex. Unlikely, but who knows. Go back to the long style. You say, oh, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. You're not even doing anything about the fouling. Yeah, why would I need to? Exactly. These guns are made for the express purpose of not having to deal with that. This gun's getting hot. Hot. Alright, we're just gonna go for the propane tank again. Oh, that missed. There's nothing out in that field, by the way. That field goes for 2 miles. And there's nothing back there. Farmers are done planting, but we have a problem with our lock. See? So I'm gonna have to go take care of this probably. Watch this. I'm not even... Right, I'm barely even touching it. See, went into half cock. So that's a problem. I'm gonna have to go take care of that. We'll come back. Fuck it. Hell, we're just gonna speed this shit. We're gonna try speeding it. Try speed loading, shooting. Then we'll be done. Then we'll be done. Or I'm gonna have to go fix the gun. I got a bunch of Coke bottles here. So. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, beep! Wonder how quick that was. Alright, I gotta go fix the gun. So that fucking blows. Alright, we're back. The lock screws are just a little loose on the inside of the internals. So we got some more rounds here. We're gonna just get our rounds out. I'll shoot 5 of those 5.75s with the Pyrodex. I don't have a lot of confidence in them. I decided to swab the barrel just because, you know, I was already in there. And we're just going to keep our belt off for now. We don't need nothing from it just besides the percussion caps. So we'll just slip it off. We're going to start with our long style again. These are our Pyrodex now. Start. We're just having a little bit of fun. Our LSP. Yep, this is Pyrodex. Black powder substitute 2F. I have a spray paint can. Ooh, I just felt a sprinkle of rain. I spelled a spray paint can down there. And we're going to try hitting it. This is our fouling shot. And I guess our first shot. Felt a little dash of rain. Alright, here we go. Don't know where that went. Definitely felt a little lighter though than the Power Decks, or than the black powder. That's for sure. That's that first shot though, that fouling shot. You never know what it's gonna do. No, let's just aim for the steel. Once we figure out our group, then we can go for the spray paint can. Back to the long style, by the way. I'll switch the camera here closer in a second. But, you know, I don't know. Just doing a lot of shooting. This is the only time I really shoot this gun, is just for this stuff. It's the only excuse I can find. Okay, that was not stable. I heard that one. So it appears that the Power Decks is just, it's not it, Chief. For this. Or maybe I just biffed it. I don't know. I didn't feel like I biffed it. But it's always possible. Honestly, you're probably going, what's the point of these videos anymore? I got no fucking clue. It's really just an excuse for me to go shooting. You know, then to edit it, feels like I'm achieving at least something. Doing something productive with my time. You know, not that I'm the only one that gets the enjoyment from this, but many of you as well. Okay. So there's a pattern starting to occur now. It's a little low. It's pretty straight on though. So I'm gonna go for the spray paint can. I think I understand the hold. Gotta aim a little high, not too high, but high enough. And a little bit to the right. So place your bets in the comments if I hit that spray paint can. You don't have to. This is not an informal video, just a fun fun shooting video to determine loads and just everything. Everything's always a 60 grain load because I don't fuck with nothing else. But Going for the spray paint can. I think I can hit it. Okay, that's not where I was aiming. That's not where I was aiming at all. I was aiming at the spray paint can. So I don't know where that hit. I'm gonna look here in a second because I do have a rangefinder. I try to be as historically accurate with the cartridge as I can, in terms of just like economics, I suppose. I don't want to fuck with too much shit, and I want to be able to make as much of something as possible. Oh, okay. Those are pretty far right. So... okay. That was close. I'll try one more at the spray paint can. Oh, that was super fucking high. I don't know what the hell happened with that. Okay, I don't think Pyrodex is the powder for this. At all. At all. It appears Pyrodex just is not it with this bullet. Black powder is definitely the king for this kind of bullet. You know, I've entered a big stage in my life. I've started a business. I owe the bank a lot of money now. And, yeah. So that's probably not uploading as much anymore. Not that I ever really uploaded much to begin with. Alright, we're out of those. I could go look at that group, but I'm going to try to see it with my binoculars. Sorry, not binoculars, my rangefinder. That's not terrible, but it's all to the right. Pretty heavy to the right, not as tight a group as the black powder, that's for sure. Yeah, and I have one black powder around here, so we're just going to try hitting the can with that. Then I have all these Pritchett's with their fucking plugs in them, and I don't even want to shoot those really, but might as well. I made them, right? It's a waste of lead, but you know, at that point I'd have to tear all those cartridges open and fucking remelt everything and pour all the powder back into its containers, and that's just a real fucking headache I don't want to deal with, you know. So that's a lot of extra bullshit work to save some bucks. You know, it's a matter of how much do I value my time. Okay. Oh, that was so close. Damn. Alright, we're gonna do our 575s on the black powder. It's back to those fucking chode shaped bullets. And I'll get the camera in close now. Making quite a mess here on the ground. It's about 60 rounds. It might be about 80, actually. We're shooting about 80 rounds today. Okay, there's like no lubricant in the base of this. So that's a little bit of a problem. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Fuck, I forgot to show you guys that bullet. Oh, whatever. We'll shoot this one real quick. Okay. I'm gonna load this and I gotta go fix that. I gotta go repaint the target. Now just think, we gotta do this all over again with the Springfield. Huh? So, back to our chode. Arms aren't that big, but back to the chode. Let's get her. Alright, I'm gonna go fix the target. Barrel's getting nice and toasty. Don't really need it though. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. We painted it. There's a picture on the screen of the group. Not great. Not terrible. Not great. I'd say sufficient for military use in the mid 19th century, but for what we're doing, terrible. Not great. Not bad. Not great. Alright, back to our 575. Oh, you know what I already did? I swear I already loaded one. I'm about 90% sure I loaded one, but I do not know. Yeah, I did. Whew, there could have been a mistake, huh? Yeah, that's why you don't load one and walk away. Because, yeah, that could have been not bueno. That's for sure. Alright. Yeah. I just had to send that one because of the little oopsie daisy I just did. Yeah. We're making quite a mess on the ground. I'll show you guys here in a second after I load this. So that's why you got to be aware of safety. Because what I just did, that was very silly. Thankfully we're on a private range and I don't have to worry about stuff like that really, of accidentally killing someone. I wanted to show you the ground. Look at that. Pretty, that's a nice mess, huh? It's a beautiful mess. Anywho. Alright. What? I wasn't even aiming for that motherfucker and I hit it. I was aiming for the center of the blue and I hit that motherfucking paint can. Man, what the hell? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all for this round. I'm aiming at the dead center of the blue can, and that's a foot to the left. What the hell? Honestly, not awesome. You know, we might as well just shoot these fuckers as fast as we can if that's the accuracy we're going to be getting, because that is terrible. I mean, that's really funny, and you guys will see that on camera. I only have a few minutes too, so I should probably go cut that clip and make sure it's saved. We'll do one more shot though. But yeah, not awesome. I mean, awesome that we hit the paint can and it exploded, but not awesome because it was unintentional. Alright, I'm gonna go clip that, make sure it saves. Otherwise, because if the camera dies, it'll corrupt it. Alright, camera clip has been saved. So I'm going to put that at the beginning of the video because I think that's pretty cool, despite the fact you're going to have to watch the whole thing to get there. I believe it's jumping the rifling. Otherwise, I don't know as to why this is so horribly inaccurate. We're not even going to shoot off the bench anymore because it doesn't matter. This round is terrible. Yeah, that went way low. Not good. What do you guys think of the mustache, huh? Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. I've hinted at it. Just I don't really give a shit about nothing no more. There we go, I just gotta get a screenshot. Any of you watch that TV show, You? My girlfriend loves that shit. We just started watching season 5. I'm not a big TV guy, it's on Netflix. TV's a lot of propaganda from a certain ethnic group. Well, this one's black powder. Not great, but this is actually pretty bad. I'd honestly be better off using a smooth bore. Smooth bore is probably more accurate than this. I bought an 1863 Sharps carbine. It's gonna need a lot of work though. That fucker don't fire. The ignition's terrible. I need a new nipple for it. The fellow that sold me it, oh, damn, what a piece of shit. Did not tell me about any of those issues. That's how it goes, though. Just like when I bought this gun, though. This gun had all sorts of issues. Had a nick in the barrel sticking out in the metal. You couldn't load a round down. Fucking sights were all fucked up. Sights were all bent. You know, gun was not maintained. You know, I fixed it all. I got it all right. The wings on the rear sight were fucking bent, so the sights wouldn't sit straight. The front sight was all white. There's some reenactor dipshit. No offense to reenactors. Bayoneted the thing to basically nothing. White. And here I come along using the real potential of this gun, showing its real potential, like what it's really capable of. And I feel through this series, I've really showed that, what this gun is capable of. Here, you know, we're gonna start at breast, shoulder, ready, fire. What do we got here? What is this one? Another 5.75. That black powder definitely has some more energy to it, that's for sure. I can definitely feel the difference in that. Once I can figure out how to make the proper plugs for the Pritchett's, we'll be in serious business. Oh, fuck, that's smoky. Oh, that one sparked a lot too. That hit my hand. Oh, what did I hit? Oh, I know what I hit. The post. Oh, that sparked a lot. But this gun's getting hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, we're back to the Pritchett's. You know, I got fucking 20 of those things in there. Back to black powder. Back to our 36 caliber round ball plug. Oopsie. Well, fuck it. YOLO. Alright, we're gonna aim for the big target. My boot's starting to get polished from the brass rubbing on it. Oh, that broke through the paper, I'm about 90% sure. That one was being a little rough. That one was smoky, huh? Lordy, lordy, lordy. That camera's probably dead. I should probably go look. Give me a second. Uh-oh, that paper patching came out, it's on fire. I gotta go stomp that out. So here's our patch, here's still the patching. So that actually worked pretty well. I gotta go check that camera though. Alright, this camera's about to die. Alright, well, that camera fucking died. Well, I managed to get to it. I had about 14 seconds of battery left. Woo, this thing's getting hot. Hot, hot, hot. Just a lot of shooting. That's all we're doing is shooting. I don't have a lot to talk about, really. I'm just enjoying the gun. It's a beautiful day. Well, not a beautiful day, actually. It's solid gray, but humidity's low and temperature's pretty good. Not too hot. No, we're gonna get back a bit further. You like that? Oh. That is smoky. That's for sure. Everything's all fucking waxy. ground beneath me is slowly becoming more paper than dirt. The reason I'm slamming it so hard is I'm just making sure the bullet, the 36 caliber round ball, it like jams itself into the base to expand it. Alright, I'm gonna aim for the circle. I mean, it doesn't matter, you guys can see it. This video is really more just, of course, we get to see what works with the gun, but it's more just for the person who wants to watch shooting. This thing's hot. Not hot enough that I need to worry, but it's getting there. There it is. Kind of see it. It's such a tight seal that the air is getting pushed up. Let's do that. I've not been down there since the paint can exploded. So I don't, it's a mess down there. That sounded like the 36 caliber split from the bullet. So I think it fucking ripped the bullet right in half. I don't know what's happening though. That's the funny thing. My hands are so fucking slippery. I can't even grip the fucking ramrod. It's literally just polished the bottom of my boot, or the top of my boot. Alright, we got a couple rounds left, and we can be done. probably, I don't know how many rounds we shot today. I mean, I know 40 was in there, but we probably shot 60 or 70. Yep, paper slipped off. But whatever, it's gonna last around. God damn. That kicked. Alright. Well. Do our pray, we gotta get our rest. Alright, so we shot her. Honestly, really no issues besides the little lock coming a little loose. But overall, the winner of the day is our long style, basically our old style 213s with the longer skirt. Very great. You know, that was a very tight group. And we hit that spray paint can completely on accident with that other 575 that chode. So, you know, I think we know what the winner is, and thankfully, because I honestly felt like it was going to be a better round. I made 100 of them the other day. They're all ready to go, shoot them. So we'll probably just take them out to 200 yards here. But I got to charge up the camera and stuff, and we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. If there's a 200-yard part after this, you can feel free to continue watching that. If there's not, thank you all for watching this. I know it's a long video, but we're finally done with the Enfield. We know what our winners are. It's our 575 Lee black powder, the full-size one, the $30 mold. Our Lyman Ideal old style 213s, and our I don't even know what the fuck they are. They're also the Lyman, basically old style, but the 213s with the longer skirt. I don't know the name of the mold. That's also a 475 grain bullet. But it seems like about that 470 spot is the Goldilocks zone for this gun. I've really showed you its true potential. This is a cheap Euro Arms musket. You know, it really showed its colors today. I mean, really, throughout the whole series of this gun, it really showed itself. It really showed what it's capable of. You know, these aren't, you can use these for a lot of things. A lot of things. This is definitely a competition-worthy gun. I think what we saw today really proves that, and what we've seen in the past with this gun really proves that. And if you want to really get your gun out there and see its true potential, you have to use everything, every type of bullet. You know, I've spent, oh boy, $600–700 on different molds. You know, I have 5, 6, 7 different molds of the 575s, 57s, you know, 577s. You've seen all of them. You've seen every bullet I own. I've tried them all. Actually, I have one other bullet I haven't tried, but it's a sport bullet. It's 340 grains. It's a waste of fucking time. You know, that thing would shoot 20 feet high at 100 yards if I put a 60 grain charge on it. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is more of just a shooting video at this point. You know, there's only so much I can talk about for the gun and in general, you know. But if you're someone at home or just wanting to shoot and watch someone shoot a gun, shoot an Enfield, you're at work, you want to just watch a little thing, this is that. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to upload whenever I upload. This isn't my job. This is just a hobby. You know, I have my own thing going on now. So that's part of growing up. Life sucks. But you all know that. Most of you are old anyway. Alrighty. See you motherfuckers later. Hope you like the mustache too. It ain't easy, but I love it. Oh yeah, here's the shirt. Anthrax. They're pretty sick. I am the law. Judge Dredd. Peace, bitch.